Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here. Welcome to Baldur's Gate 2. Forgive me if I seem a little emotionally charged. I am here hot off the heels of Dying Light 2, which, if you haven't seen how I just ended that series, go check it out. We're picking up with no pause run here, which is awesome. I've been actually excited for this for a while. Yeah, this one here. I've been thinking through a lot of strategies for the game. I'm not sure how it'll all work out.
To battle and
I don't want that one.
No.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Insane. There we go. So, a little thing of note. I do have tweaks on this game, too. As far as basic gameplay ones, they're pretty much all the same as they were before. There are a few differences for Baldur's Gate 2 specifically. For example, strongholds. I can't get all the strongholds, but I can get both the fighter one and the thief one. I feel that makes sense. So expect that. I'm not going to get much out of the thief one. It's a pretty unexciting stronghold, frankly. But the fighter one's worth getting. I feel like there was something else, too.
Interesting.
Can't remember what.
You have much untapped power.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge if it comes to it. Expect some serious cheese and metagames out of this, or metagaming out of this one, though. Alright, well, let's skip through the cutscene.
Wake up! Come on! We have to get out of here.
Alright. So I'm going to have to pick up all these people, but not quite yet, because I'm going to need help carrying and identifying. Now let's just... Sure, take that. You don't need anything but identify, because I'm going to be doing all the fighting. Don't need that. I will take a bunch of hastes. Alright, I'll release them before I leave, because each one's worth 3,000, and I'm probably going to need them to carry things. But I don't want them sapping my XP from doing the quests out here. So Imoen is going to stick around. Hold on a second. Not stats. Yeah, turn that off. Turn that off. I don't like those things. 2 of my hit points are gone already. Is that from my Renicus messing with me? Probably is. I miss the days when you could kill that thing. Used to be able to just have Imoen chuck a bunch of Melf's Minute meteors at it. Wipe it out right out of the gate. That shield is a temporary measure. How good am I at... Hide in Shadows is 105. How in the world did I just fail that?
I have hidden myself.
I have done that. So it's going to take me a little bit to get all my trickery in order for the game. Suffice it to say, I have some real cheap tactics I plan on pulling. But frankly, Baldur's Gate 2 is pretty tough. I mean, I got trounced with my other game. I died in the Druid Grove. I hadn't even reached the Planar Sphere, or the Umar Hills, or the Windspear Hills. Oh, come on. Can you stop failing at that? I'm going to have to put way more points in those. The moment I get traps to 100... I'm just going to beef up the hiding in shadows. Can't backstab this thing. So he's going to get me with his lightning. Kill him, please. There we go.
Good to go.
Get the Ogre Mage in here.
Missed.
I don't know if this is supposed to be an actual tough fight at all. Okay, well he does hit kind of hard. I'll give him that one. And I have a dreadfully bad armor class. 2. Eee, that's really not good. Fortunately, oh my goodness.
Right you are.
Fortunately, most of the enemies out here are really bad at what they do.
It is done.
Alright, so let's check again. What level am I? How far am I from the next level up? Pretty close, actually. I should level up through this place. Got a pile of goblins up ahead. I don't know why Irenicus's main base of operations is guarded by goblins. That seems like a really bad choice.
All right, all right.
Ow. It saved my specific powers too. I would expect it to just straight up give me all the evil powers since I had a low, not really rep, since I was evil. But it looks like the game actually carried over my actual stats. So I'm gonna need a lot of money for my plans. The only thing is, I don't really feel like carrying all of the
No
garbage. I'll
problem.
take magical
Yes.
items and real loot.
Simple.
Oh, wait a second. I don't want to fight. Okay, well, we're here now. I should have hidden in shadows before engaging this thing. If I kill it before it fires off its special ability, I'll be alright. Okay, good. That thing can enact a color spray, which...
You can
What?
count on me.
What? That's the
If you wish.
only time I have ever played this game where anything has come out of that room. And I have been playing this game
I have
for
hidden
years.
myself.
Alright, well, I can't have them doing that. There's 2 more goblin groups up here, so I'm just gonna kill them all. You're the one with the bow. You die. Always kill the bow ones first, because these things are so bad at swinging, they basically have to roll 20s to hit you. And the bow ones get 2 attacks around. I'm already taking an uncomfortable level of damage. Baldur's Gate 2 is a little more strict with its double damage thing. Like the first one, it was double damage from enemy attacks, and I think traps. In this, any source of damage is immediately doubled. See? See what I mean? That hold 2 attacks thing that they get is real annoying. How many attacks am I getting? Okay, I have 2 around. So dual wielding, I'll have a flat 3, which is good.
This place is just too darn creepy.
Stop whining.
I really want out of here.
Okay, so I've explored all this area, which means I'm now free to loot. 20 XP. What a disgrace. At the very least, traps and locks, disabling them is worth some pretty hefty XP. Which is awesome, because I'm going to need it. Perfect. +1 longsword, and then my flaming one. I'm probably not going to be using a bow at all, but best to just have it. There's some good potions right there. Right, and I can have her identify spells as well. Not the identify ones. See, each spell she memorizes is worth a lot of XP. I'm not going to have that benefit the entire game, but any XP I can milk out of those spells right now, you better believe I'm going to. 88 damage.
I have hidden myself.
I also find it odd that there's that genie in this crystal room who doesn't try to oppose you or anything, just spouts some cryptic weirdness about your fate and then summons an ogre mage and promptly leaves. I feel like there's supposed to be something more to him, but there isn't.
This way, then?
Huh?
Okay, where am I at? 17,000. Yeah, man, I'm gaining experience real slow right now. Gotta kill these 2 golems,
Out with it.
which hopefully won't be too hard. They're lesser clay golems, so they're not particularly powerful, but I'm pretty sure I still can't backstab them. Might as well try. I have to kill them anyway. They're basically a required kill, because the area that
Yeah.
makes them hostile as soon as you enter it, you must enter. Yeah, you can't backstab them. Fortunately, they're the weakest golems you would ever encounter. They don't even take magical weapons to kill. Relive?
Really? Servants of the Master? Release! Yes! Master! I no longer...
He's dead now? This pathetic creature. Good to go?
Yes, it is done.
I'm doing whatever I can to preserve space. If anyone is confused as to why I'm
Just like old times.
equipping things
Well,
strangely.
Except for the torture and all.
I have as I thought.
Alright, I'm not worried about the... Yeah, the goblins, but there's like 2 dust methods in here that'll hit you with blindness. And it survived. Can you not backstab them? I don't think you can. Okay, I don't like them shooting at me like that. Let's give them their disadvantage. Alright, did my backstab fail on that method? Nope, I... Quadruple. Oh, that thing resisted half my damage. Okay. Methods are all funky, because each one's got their own different thing. Fortunately, the one similarity between all of them is low health,
Right you are.
even lower damage.
Was simple.
Better believe I'm not carrying all those. I don't know if it'll just take me the 1 episode to get out of the dungeon or 2. I'll try to make it 1.
I have.
Well, I tell you what, I left Dying Light 2 in quite a fit of rage. I feel like I got completely stabbed in the back by the game. Everything about it was awful. Everything. And I had been trying my best to enjoy it. And they'd been making it difficult. And then they introduced strong female character voiced by Rosario Dawson, of all people. Suddenly I found myself stuck with that. So naturally, I did the only sane thing that you can do, and fled the scene.
I have hidden myself.
Yep, alright,
I
alright.
have no intention of returning.
This
I
reminds me so
really-
much of Candlekeep.
If you wish.
Dusty old tomes all over.
Okay, there's some
bookcases nearly
Durgar down here.
It's like we never
I
left.
have
I
hidden.
think they've got a mage, so I want to kill him first. Ilyich is actually not too weak, neither the rest of them, but the mage is the problem. He's actually not that powerful of a mage, but he's a mage nonetheless. Can you stop running around, though? You, the one person I need to stab in the back?
Myself.
Can you hold still? Nope, apparently not. You know what? You don't have much health. That works.
Bad enough without ye bothering me.
Oh, ouch. Alright, kill those ones with the slings first. Actually, I should probably kill Ilyich first. Holy cow, he hits a lot.
Missed. My wounds must be tended to. I have.
Yeah, apparently they must. My goodness, I just got torn up. I did some serious defenses.
Those dwarves that attacked us. I read about them when you were skipping out of lessons. No problem at all.
Alright, so he has the Mail of the Dead. Which he shouldn't have, because I had that +3 stuff on me when I entered the game. But I experienced the same problem with my my Cavalier playthrough, where the game, for some reason, just decided not to give me what I had. Identify this, carry these, and memorize that.
I have hidden myself.
Gotta hand it to you. You sure have some kind of courage to sleep in this place. I would have run screaming a dozen times over if you weren't here.
She does a lot of talking, I've noticed.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that whole thing till I recently started a game bringing her with me. I tried to go the cannon party route. I've never actually run a whole cannon party through. So I kept Yashimo until you get her and he betrays you. Oh, that thing can see through my invisibility. I thought since it was just a Cambion it could not. Yeah, it's gonna tear me up too. We have one more creature in here that's semi-threatening. And then I think we'll be all good. It's actually a big old pile of methods that might be a serious nuisance a little bit later. Not all that excited to go facing them, since I can't just go berserk.
Out with it.
Well, regardless, oh yeah, let's fix that. Regardless, we're gonna get out of here.
It is done.
And, oh, there's a mineral method here now. You know, I intentionally went up and searched that area because I was pretty sure there was another method. I've run through this dungeon more times than I could count. And every time there was a method there. This time he just didn't exist until right then. I might have to use her to help me deal with those methods, given the serious disadvantage I'm at this point in the game. What do you have that could possibly help me? Those. I'll see if I need them later.
As I
Sewage
thought.
man. He's called a sewage golem. I have to wonder if that just means he deals with sewage, or if it means he's made of sewage. These are the kind of questions that keep me up at night. You know, I might not even need Jaheira and Minsk to carry stuff. I might just pick them up and then drop them for the XP. Given how little I've had to carry thus far. What's the duration on strength? A turn a level. That's quite a while.
I have hidden.
Okay, so we've got an audio out here. I should be able to take it. Interesting sound. Oh yeah, that'll do the job.
You can count on me.
Yeah.
What you want?
And she can go ahead and carry all of the wand keys. As well as all the wands. I hold no affection for that helmet, but it's worth more money than the others. Besides, I'm about to replace it.
Hidden myself.
Alright, let's kill this elite dude. I'm pretty sure he's got poisonous arrows. Okay, or let's not.
This way then?
It is done.
There's gonna be like 3 more times that she feels the need to talk as we go through
As I
here.
thought.
Good to go?
There's a goblin spawn in that room up there, but sometimes it's there and sometimes it isn't, so I don't know if they're gonna be there or not. They're probably there. That might have been the fireplace, but I'm pretty sure I heard some movement. Let's find out. Oh yeah, they're here. Alright, arrow boys first. Unfortunately, I don't have a party, because as I have discovered, Beamdog did not put in even half the work into Baldur's Gate 2 that they did to Baldur's Gate 1. And so the pathfinding is just dreadful. Yeah, that's a funny little thing I should not be able to do. One of my tweaks makes it possible to just stack rings and necklaces when you're wearing them. Here's where we get into a funny little exploit of mine. Since they give you so much XP, you might as well. I won't do that with Identify, simply because she has so many of those Identify spells already in place, and having to unmemorize and rememorize all of them is seriously annoying. Alright, but you can memorize these and wear that. Carry all this nonsense, and oh yeah, and equip that. There we go. Now I got a real helmet.
Protect me.
I don't have any love of the Dryads, but they're worth a lot of XP. I don't particularly dislike them either. I had some siblings who often just got tired of dealing with them and for some reason decided to massacre them. I think Imoen might not talk about this place if she doesn't enter it. Normally she's like, no way the evil monster that imprisoned and tortured us could have this place. Nice, gotta level up. And it's as a thief. Awesome. I'm level 13. I have a ways to go. I need to get high level abilities. They're astoundingly useful. What's with these weird carpets? Do you notice how every single carpet has this same, like, strange dog paw print on it? I don't know why, but all of them have that. Identify this. Carry that. Frankly, I'm not gonna carry that. I don't have a potion. I don't have a gem bag, and I really could not care less about that stupid 7 gold piece. Actually, no, probably less, because we're in Baldur's Gate 2. About that trash tier gem. It's worth practically nothing. I'm not going to have a whole lot of money, but the first big expense I plan on actually making in the game is for Valor's Helm. It lets you simulacrum, which would give me an enormous tactical advantage for a number of reasons in the game. It is the cornerstone of all of the cheesy tactics I plan on employing. Man, these Duergar really tore me up. I would have just killed Ilyich right off the bat, because he was the dangerous one, but I had to make sure that mage couldn't do anything annoying.
Yeah. What?
Right you are.
Oh, I didn't rest. Oh well. Of course.
It is done. I have hidden myself.
That blindness would normally be an actual problem. I don't remember what air methods do, but I think it's less annoying than whatever they do. But with a little clever metagaming, you can... Oh, they just go in blur mode. Alright.
I have hidden myself.
What direction is he facing? That way. I don't believe this is trapped. No, it's not.
Alright.
And normally that spell there would just be a few hundred gold, but since she can memorize them for an exorbitant amounts of XP, I can get 6,000 experience out of it. Be prepared to level up rapidly. The XP gains between the first and second games are so wildly dramatic, you would swear they were just exaggerated the entire time.
Right as rain.
Okay, so let's see what we're dealing with here. Smoke and mist I don't have a problem with, I don't think. It's the steam one that worries me. If I can remember correctly. What's this do? Okay, that just sets it to 1800. Alright. You first. You next. Ow. Ow, ow, ow.
Missed.
Kill everyone. Come on. Gotcha. Yeah, I think the steam one is the one that's capable of stunning you, so I had to deal with him. Okay, where's Coward Boy? There. Oh, there you are. Gotcha. Die.
Missed.
Seriously? Thank you.
Huh?
Alright, let's see if I can make a run before my haste wears off. That's why I gave her haste, is just so I can run around this place easily. Because I knew I'd have to do a couple big runs. See, I have to run back to the Dryads, get the flask, run back to the Genie, get the sword, then run back down to to Jahira and Minsk. I remember haste being faster. Apparently it's not. It is at least faster than just walking, which would take ages. Normally I get tired of it, and nothing respawns out here, so I just teleport there with Control J.
Yeah.
I have to wonder why Irenicus kept so much of these things around, or so many of these things around. Like, what did that Cambion in the cage benefit him? Why are there so many people in tubes? How do those help? Mephits, Duragar, and Goblins make sense. Those are his servants. The one vampire you encounter, that's, what do you call it? That's one of Bodhi's. And, of course, the Elisame clone, he was trying to clone Elisame for obvious reasons. But what good is the Cambion? Or the people in the tubes? How did they help you?
It is done.
Something up?
Okay, you know what? Haste me again.
As I thought.
Pretty sure too many of those fatigues you, but I'm not fighting stuff, so I don't care. I got 15 grand XP out of that. Got my fancy, expensive sword. Things are
Yes.
good. Alright, well, let's run back down here.
Simple.
So let me take a look at where we are on the inventory situation. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I believe I have more than enough space to carry everything between just me and Imoen. Everything I want to, at least. Normally I need more, because with normal games I'm focused on picking up like short bows, because they're worth decent money, and I pick up all the gems and everything, but cheap gems that I don't have room to carry, I'm not even going to concern myself with.
If you wish.
Quickly, we must get out of here before whoever did this returns. I swear, traveling with you is never dull.
Minsk will be free. These bonds will not hold my wrath. Butts will be liberally kicked in good. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you are a smart one.
Alright, well let's just drop both of them right away.
Who needs to know? Did you want us to remain with the group?
This group is yours to reform as you see fit, though dropping me for another does not seem like the wisest choice. I will abide by your decision, though.
Yeah. Out with it.
So there is sanity in all this madness. If you are not in league with the evil that dwells in this unholy place, Yoshimo begs your assistance.
Alright, so here's a place where I think some summoning would be prudent.
What?
weak though it may be. Simply to keep the enemies busy. Okay, let's get up here.
It is done.
I need you to draw out that radiant method so I can take out its portal. There we go. Did I backstab that? I did. You can backstab the portals. A rabid dog. I didn't even know that was a thing you could summon. That's not a monster I've ever seen before. Ha! Perfectly timed.
No problem at all.
As I thought.
Oh, wait a second. You search the
You can
box.
count on me.
Simple.
Here's Khalid. That's what he gets for being a scrub. I actually liked Khalid. Turns out he's a pretty good fighter if you get him the right equipment.
This way then?
Yes. If you wish.
I think that's worth a decent amount. Not a ton, but it's something. And that's actually worth money now, too.
I have hidden myself.
She had a number of unpleasant spells I didn't want her to get off.
What a tortured creature that clone thing was. She was a copy? A copy of another person?
Yes, and everything that's going on in Moin, she was the tortured one. It hasn't been us. Actually, why am I carrying around a silver necklace? Man. I get too used to carrying trash.
I have hidden
Alright, should have a Mephit and an assassin. They don't even fight until you see them.
Gotcha.
Actually, no. There's goblins up there, and I'm not worried about them. But there's also a Mephit. And I would just prefer not to have to deal with their annoyance. I think it's the last Mephit in the entire place, actually. Come on! I have over 100 points in Hide and Shadows. That should be an
I
instant
have
success.
hidden
Thank you.
myself.
It must have been because I'm standing in the light. There's a salt Mephit. There's no end to the strange creatures that D&D came up with, is there?
Missed. Yeah, yeah.
As I recall, there's a particularly unpleasant trap in here. A very damaging one, actually. So yeah, we'll
Good to
want to
go.
deal with that.
I have hidden myself.
Ow. Thank you.
Time to right you are.
Let's just have Imoen run in to disable all of these. They all only have one charge, but each one's worth a little bit.
It is done.
I got another one for you. one thing over here. Which I think I might be able to identify. Yeah. Alright, there's a vampire in this room. Which I'm not too fond of fighting.
I have hidden myself.
But I don't think she's particularly strong. And I got an undead slaying sword. Got her. Let's kill you. That was horror. That woman was about to cast horror at me. I don't know if I've ever actually seen her get a spell off other than that initial blast at the vampire. But I've been hit far too many times by the horror spell to be surprised anymore. Alright, this should be the last pack of goblins we deal with. Got another small pile of Durgar up above. Kill him. 20 damage. The double damage thing, I'm telling you, it hits really hard. Closing in on it. We just have to deal with that doppelganger in that one room. Another thing that I don't know why Irenicus keeps it around. Then a couple more Shadow Thieves and we're out. Yeah, those extra healing potions are awesome too. I haven't been really using any of them because I don't want to.
Get me out of this hellhole.
I don't know if he's actually a doppelganger or not. He looks like one and he's a shapeshifter, so I'm pretty sure he is, but he claims not to be a doppelganger. But he does it while he's in the form of a little kid, so he could just be flat lying. Alright, that's an actual legit protection scroll. These are 2 new spells for you.
Name it.
What? I have hidden.
Alright, so she'll go to attack Imoen. Imoen is stone-skinned, and I'll backstab. He's actually pretty strong.
Just like old times. Well, except for the torture and all.
Huh? Missed. Yeah.
We're getting quite a bit of loot out of here. That's a cursed scroll. That's 6 gold pieces, so I'm not taking it. If I had another person with an empty ammo slot, it'd be no problem. But I don't, so it can stay here and rot. Okay. Well, now, I just get rid of that. Memorize this. Get rid of that, and get rid of this. Since I no longer have to actually fight anything.
Yes.
I mean, identify anything. I have to do a little bit of fighting still, but not much.
It is done.
And I should be able to handle it pretty well. They got a mage that I want to kill first. He looks like a thief, but he's not. There are his buddies. Composite longbows are worth decent money, so I might as well take those. Have anything else of worth? Nah. Okay, well that's all the enemies in the place, so let's just make our escape now while the getting's good. So I think I'll get out, I'll do the little circus thing after stopping by and buying a few items, go talk to Galen Bale, and then when I'm free to explore the slums, I'll end the episode. We can just get the whole prologue out of the way.
I can't carry no more.
Dare to
Your item
attack
is on the ground.
Do you
Alright.
even know whom you face?
Yeah, I know, it's heresy to, Oh, she gave me the acorns. The game decided the acorns were important enough to keep around. Alright, well I'm gonna have to sell some stuff. We'll start with you, because you got a scroll case I need.
to my humble establishment.
As well as some other stuff I'm gonna need eventually, actually. Don't think I need that. Alright, the attached star gem was only worth, 10. So definitely not a big priority. Oh, right. The various garbage things I had with me. Just so I can carry them, I can get rid of those too.
Is this important?
Is there a second set of acorns on the ground? There is. That's weird.
I can't carry no more. Your item is on the ground.
I want to go sell this too. Okay. Can I sleep? Amian soldiers got me.
In the name of the council, I am here to keep order.
Alright, well I can stand right by this inn. There we go. They left me alone for 6 days. Knock this circus quest out pretty quick. What's my charisma? 13. It's not great, but it's not terrible, so I'm not going to keep the Ring of Human Influence. I need to fund my adventures as much as possible.
For the glory of Am.
If
I
you
might be able to
wish.
level up again through this. Yeah, I've been through this a couple times if you can't tell.
Who are you? Oh, whoever you are, you must flee this place at once. He's killed everyone else who has come into this place. Almost. Oh, please run.
Yeah, just give me a second so I can get the drop on those orcs. Oh, I swear the constant failure of this is really grating on my nerves.
I have
2 more level ups as thieves and I can bump it up a lot, because I need to get 100 and set traps first. Can I do this and...
I have
Alright,
set
that takes
my
you out of... Ow! We fight now. That's not a lot of damage.
I have hidden.
Since they're not enemies, though, and they're attacking me as neutral people, I can backstab. It'd be weird to be these others around, though, and just see this random madman come rolling in and kill everyone.
You had the key, or rather, the sword. Please give it to me, and I can be rid my hands. My skin, it's real again. Oh, thank you, Beovar. But we must find Quail and stop Kala before he does any more harm.
I have hidden myself.
Worth basically nothing, but hey, you can kill.
Hidden myself. Yeah.
Alright, the shadows are what scares me most, because the werewolves you have a chance of not taking damage from. I don't know if there's something else that factors in. But see, that one hit me, but it didn't do any damage. Sometimes they do damage, though, so you have to watch yourself. But the shadows... Yeah, see, there it hurt me.
I have hidden myself.
But the shadows are not fake, so they'll hurt you fully every time. And drain your strength. Which is the last thing I need to deal with right now. Annoyingly enough, these guys don't even give you any XP.
I have hidden myself.
Which is rather enraging. Should be another shadow up here. Can I get this guy without the shadow noticing? Excellent. I remember doing a lot more damage with my backstabs. But I think it's actually a pretty wide variable. So I probably did do a lot more. Plus I had way more buffing equipment. I had various gauntlets, and my swords I think were stronger.
I have hidden myself.
Although not by much. You can backstab shadows at least, though, which is good news to everyone.
Well, at them, my shadows. If they be fools, my other beasts shall strike them down. If not, the task shall fall to you, my shades. The
Oh,
circus
he still has a shadow
now
alive.
truly begin.
There we go. Now I can kill you. Stop running, dude. Just accept your fate. You're dead. There you go. If you cast True Sight, all of his werewolves disappear anyway.
You've killed me. Destroyed Kala with your
Hello.
It is done. I can carry no more. Your item is on the ground.
Does Quail not give you anything for rescuing everyone? Nope.
Well met and welcome.
As I thought.
Okay, so this is bludgeoning. Piercing is more helpful than that, at least. I should put all those in the scroll case, but I really don't care enough.
Simple.
Ribald Bardaman at your service.
I'm not going to waste the money identifying that ring, either. Because I'm going to be paying a lot more for the privilege of identifying things without having to pay that kind of money for it. I don't know if he has anything I want to buy right at the moment. I think I need to actually save. Yeah, for some pretty nice stuff. I do want that, actually. I knew I was looking through his selections for something. Oh, yeah. Another thing one of the tweaks did. Just remembered. Up here. I think this is it. Nope, not that. Here. This is an armor and flesher shop. One of the tweaks added an ammo belt to the Fletcher's stock, as well as potion cases to a couple of the merchants around town, so that you don't have to go to Watcher's Keep to get either of them, and end up screwing with that whole quest before you're ready for it. It's a serious annoyance.
What do you want?
And again, both the bags are in the base game, but the potion merchants, there's like 2, I think, or maybe 3 in the game, that specifically focus on potions, for some reason, don't have potion bags for sale. And a Fletcher doesn't have a place to carry ammo. But you can find it's the one belt, the only belt that you're allowed to carry ammo with, in like a box in Watcher's Keep. I think it's like a wall, actually, if I remember right.
Yeah.
And the woman there is the only source of a potion back. It just didn't make sense.
Why don't I take you there? Cool. Come with me.
I'm going to be working with the Shadow Thieves as well. I would like to work for Bodhi, but I've never actually done it.
It's good to but they can be doing far better than the telling, my friend. They can also affect the rescue of your lass to boot.
So I've never done her thing. I don't know how it works. I'm not really willing to take chances. So I'm just going to be working for the Shadow Thieves.
It is done.
Ah, I know a discerning eye
Here's
when
where I
see
need this
one.
money for. I will take this. Thank you. Several thousand. But it pays for itself throughout the game. It particularly pays for itself by selling back to them what they own. I'm going to loot this first floor as well. Most places are not worth
As I
looting,
thought.
but with Friends of the Shadow Thieves, you never know what you're going to get. Where am I? I'm very close to leveling up experience-wise. You know what? I want to end on a high note. I'm going to level up first. I know a very simple place to get it. Drink a potion. See how much that heals? It's crazy.
If you wish.
There's a punk out here in his,
I'm so tired.
Wow, an adventure.
I never noticed that. That's never happened before. The slave and the guards. I've never seen that.
You've got something coming, pal. Just you wait.
Interesting. I deposit stuff in that hole every time I play a game. Important things I'll need later.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
You got anything good? Nah.
I have hidden myself.
Alright, Corvale and Breg. Worth some pretty decent XP.
Out of my way. Shut your mouth, dwarf. As for you, I said...
There we go. 20. Ow. Is that a level 6 spell he just dropped? Level 8. Holy cow. I love the loot rebalancing in the game. Alright. We're now a level 11 fighter and 13 thief. I'm 126,000 away, which sounds like a lot of XP, but in Baldur's Gate 2, really isn't. So I'm going to be blasting through levels as the game goes on. Next thing we're picking up with is the Copper Coronet, because there's a couple things to do there, mainly the slavers, which is what I'm going to be focusing on first. They're worth a ton of XP, I get a fancy new set of armor, and a whole lot of money. And so, yeah, I'll be starting there, and then after that I plan on going to the docks and doing the Shadow Thieves quest line there to get my guild hall. It's not really to get my guild hall, though, it's because you get a lot of XP for minimal effort and danger. So, that's the first few steps I plan on doing. But, yeah, so here we are in the game. I'm excited to play through this. Alright, thank you anyone for watching. See y'all in the next one. Whoops.